Wait,
What?
I just remembered I forgot to wear a bra today.
Ugh.
Like, I forgot to wear a bra, and it's like, I was wondering why I was in pain all day, but it's because, like, they're so heavy, you know? Like, it literally hurts. Oh
Oh,
my God. Do you have, like, an extra one?
maybe.
I feel like it's fine without, though. Wait, do you wear that much makeup every day? I
Um,
literally am not even wearing makeup right now.
Hello guys, how are you doing today? Hope your day is going well. Hope everything is going smooth for you. Hope you're taking care of yourself and hope you're prioritizing your safety, your well-being first. So today is an interesting topic and we'll be talking about pygmies, pygmies, those ladies that are so eager to throw their fellow women under the bus just to seek a man's validation. And as a result of that, being a danger to themselves, the society, and heck, even the family they raised. So watch some of these clips. I'll be back with my commentary later.
Pick me women are extremely dangerous. Pick me women will place you in unsafe, hazardous, and compromising positions simply because they tap dance for a group of folks, a certain demographic that will literally unalive them. But because they want to be the prize so bad, they want to be picked so bad, they want to be chosen so bad off the clearance rack and the buy one, get one free owl, they will literally place you in a life or death situation because they want admiration, applause, and approval, again, from a certain demographic that do not value them as people. And because they don't value themselves and they think that the only thing they have to offer the world is between their legs, they will place you in dangerous and harmful situations. Stay away from pick me bitches. You're amazing. I love you. Bye.
Like,
I have a question. Fellas, why aren't you picking the pick-me's?
Men are way more logical than women, so if anyone's delusional, it's gonna lean more to the women.
True. That's why there's so many men out there beating the shit out of each other because they can't even talk
That's
about their
not true.
feelings.
That's just called test.
You don't think
a
so?
driving
When
point.
you look at like abuse and relationship,
Oh, let's not get into the stats on who's abusing
men
who
just,
in
like, fighting
relationships.
each other out there because they get really pissed.
Women go with women because they sort of hate men secretly, so that's
You
what they
think we
do.
hate men secretly?
You were kind of just throwing them under the bus. These very nice gentlemen.
No, you were saying that men are not as emotional as women, which I completely. So why the f do we have so many men out there beating the shit out of each other? That's facts. That is true.
Rational thinking is like it's been scientific.
But they're taking it out physically and in anger. So of course they are emotional. Anger is an emotion.
Men are just naturally more logical.
And I wish the pick me could understand that when women reject the bare minimum you accept, best know is a win for you because you like it. You're literally the princess. Embrace it. And stop bashing on the women who will help reduce competition. That's the thing. Like, you literally don't need to go to hell and back just to be picked. These men are literally cheap. All you just have to do is you don't even have to look so shameless trying to defend what you I don't know what she was doing there.
I don't want to hang with no pick me. No. Because you're going to do everything to be picked, settle for mediocrity. And then when he leave, you going to come running back to me so I can pick up the pieces? No, honey. They don't go like that. No, no, no. I'm all for a girl being with her man. I ain't no hater. Girl, do your thing. Do what makes you happy. But if you diss your friends as soon as you get a man, ding, 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 red flag, red flag. Some of y'all don't know how to be friends. That's why y'all don't have no real friends. Cause as soon as y'all get a man, y'all betray y'all friends. Y'all don't see friends. Y'all friends are like place fillers until y'all get a man. And once y'all get a man, y'all forget about your friends. You don't deserve friends. Okay? Go be a friend to yourself.
I'm going to tell you why in the end men don't pick girls who do everything for them. The pick-me girls, as we call them online. The reason is not because they get annoyed by them. It's not anything like that. They will often pick the girl who's hard to get, and those girls they call gold diggers or whatever it is, who are only about themselves, who are all selfish. The reason is because once they get into a relationship with a pick-me girl, they realize how much she takes away from his freedom and how much energy she requires. Because when a woman is all about herself and doing what she wants to do, she also gives that man freedom and she gives him a status boost as well. And she makes him achieve more. Whilst if you're a pick-me type of woman, you are a pick-me type of woman because you require that same energy back. So when a pick me doesn't get that type of energy back in a year or in a few months when she's dating him, guess what? She is blowing up your phone. She's asking why you're not consistent. She's asking you where you're going. She's asking you all these questions all the time because she expects her investments returned. So in the end, men don't like that. No matter how much they say they like that, they don't like that. Because the biggest value for men is remaining themselves, having freedom. That is what they want.
I don't know. This speaker is kind of contradicting herself because, hey, a pick me is usually the kind of woman who tries to be nice, and this one is looking like she's trying too hard to be nice. Because, I mean, if a man must be in your life, he should be paying attention to a lot of things. See, here's the thing. All men like freedom, yes. Or is that what they need? Because here's the thing, freedom for what? It's just like a man saying that he wants peace. And all the while, what he means is, well, he needs peace to cheat, mess up, and not be held accountable. And I don't think for your mental health, for your safety, your well-being, it is good for you to just say no. If a man is not consistent, why is it consistent? See, men will go beyond and above just to keep the woman they are interested and happy. And to make her feel, because men are not that stupid, okay? So if you feel like he's not giving you so much time or he's not consistent, there's something in your radar that is actually questioning something, and maybe you should check it because it's quite valid.
So, in Cam Newton's latest attempt to publicly humiliate Jazzy Brown, he has now come on the internet, done an interview saying that, how he's unfaithful to her and how, unlike other women, she doesn't come at it from a rah perspective. She's not cussing him out. She is asking him, like, okay, what can we do to make sure this is not a normal occurrence for you? What can I do to make this better? Let's go on a walk and talk about this. Like, where is this coming from? Why are you doing this? He goes on and on and on describing, like, just how well she's handling this and how, she holds him accountable, but she's not making him feel bad about it. I mean, truly just painting the picture of this seemingly perfect woman. And so my question is, where is her reward for that? Because from our perspective, it looks like she's doing everything right. She's cooking for him. She's cleaning for him. She's rubbing his back till he falls asleep. She's packing his bag. She's a servant at heart. She's letting him cheat on her. She's having his kids without a ring. She's doing everything that y'all say that you want. And yet you just came on the internet like 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago and told us that you're still looking for a wife. So what is the reward for being the girl that does everything right? Because it feels like her reward is public humiliation at an almost constant, consistent rate. It feels like you have come on the internet every month now to embarrass and humiliate her after she has done everything that she is supposed to do. And you won't even, you don't even want to marry her.
I'm dead. Not a servant at heart. Anyways, that Jasmine Brown thing, like the lady, she's a full clown. Because this lady went from, a man can't tell me what to do, blah, 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 blah. And she met a guy who has several baby mamas, who, by the way, I found out he's also somewhat of, stingy man, right? And petty. You did all this thing and he's probably broke because child support, he's retired, so... And you pick me, you're willing to do everything. I'm sure with how willing she is, she's not getting more. But this reminds me of a friend, one of my friends. When this lady was getting married, like, as a Nigerian, I don't know if it's a culture thing, but it's deeper here, it's way worse here. She was trying to, like, shame me, I got picked. I mean, she didn't know I was engaged on the low, and it didn't work out, and yeah, I didn't let her know, because, yeah. But she was like, that's how I won't find a man, blah, blah, blah. Every time trying to rub it in. Now she's married, she's been picked and all, she have that married. Every time she tries to leave the marriage, she tries to, I don't know, tell me what is going on. I don't even put my mouth, all I just say is, hey, child, God is with you. Because I'll not put my mouth. First of all, you're probably not going to take my advice anyways. Probably feel you are better than me, and I need to keep that facade so that you could stay in your man's house, right? Now, all of a sudden, it's not working. Now you want to. I'm an introvert. I was okay when you were saying my man. I was really cool with that. But now you're out of this situation. Now, me that I'm introvert, enjoying my space, working, doing my, doing things to build myself up. Now you want me to be on your side. Nah, go meet your man. You're picked, girl. Congrats. Let me be now. Like, you can't use your own and spoil my own. Do you get?
Don't talk enough about how pygmies come from a long line of pygmies, and how a lot of our mothers were actually victims of abuse, and they stayed with their abusers because it allowed them to survive. But what they didn't realize is that by enabling their abusers, they subconsciously trained their daughters to become pygmies. to essentially have a man for the sake of having a man, even if he treats you and your children horribly. My mother was a stay-at-home mom, and one of the things that she enabled my dad to do is take his anger out on us if we were being too noisy after he came home from work, and if we were being too noisy while he's taking a nap, and if we're being too noisy while he's eating. And it's like, we're his children too, and we were kids. Kids are not quiet. Kids are rarely ever quiet. And my dad kept knocking my mom up and constantly bringing more kids into the family. So it's like, how do you expect a household of this size to be quiet as soon as you step foot into the house? And that's what I mean by enabling abuse, because taking your anger out on your children is abusive, and training your children to be quiet as soon as their father steps into the house is enabling that abuse. If she was not an enabler, she would have said, they're kids. They're happy to see you. They're your kids. Sit and have dinner with them. Have a conversation with them. Watch a movie with them. And my dad would only do these things if he was in the mood to do them. So again, that's what I mean by enabling abuse and training your daughters to become pick-me's. Because now we have to sit down, shut up, be quiet until he's in the mood to come and socialize, until he's in the mood to come and talk, until he's in the mood to want to watch a movie or to want to eat with us or to want to see what we're up to or to check in or whatever it was. Like, that's how you become a pick-me, is you tiptoe around a man and you anticipate his needs and you fulfill those needs so that he doesn't lash out on you, so that he doesn't take his anger out on you, so that he doesn't call you names, so that he doesn't abuse you. And it's like, you're my father though.
Talk about the trauma of having a pick-me mother. And when I say a pick-me mother, I mean a mom who will seek male validation or the approval of men over the safety of their children.
If you want to watch that whole video, I'm going to tag the original creator down below. But I came across this TikTok and I definitely wanted to talk about it because I too have a pick-me mother. One of the craziest things about having a mom like this is that she didn't just choose men over us and like that was it. Like, she just chose men. It was so much bigger than that. When I was 14 in the year of 2012, my mom randomly decided that she was going to go on a girls' trip to the Bahamas for 2 weeks in October, and she would come back the day after my 15th birthday. My dad encouraged her to go have fun with her girlfriends, go on this trip, and on the day of my 15th birthday, it was on a weekend, so I slept over at one of my friends' houses that weekend. I woke up on the day of my birthday, I was scrolling through Facebook to see all the happy birthday wishes, and I came across these photos that my mom had posted from her girls' trip. So naturally I'm scrolling through and I'm like, oh my goodness, mom looks so pretty. She looks like she's having so much fun. And then I come across these photos of this man that I've never seen before. And then I see this ring that she has on her left-hand ring finger, and it wasn't the ring that my dad gave her when they got married. So naturally I'm curious and I message her and like, hey mom, are you still coming home tomorrow? Like, I miss you. And she was like, oh, I might not. I think there's a delay for my flight, whatever. I'll let you guys know. That was the first red flag. And then I decided to confront her and was like, who's that man in those photos that you posted? And she was like, what man? I'm like, the man in the photos where you're wearing a ring and your name is written in a chocolate sauce dessert. Like, who is that person? And she tries to play it off like it's a man at the restaurant, like someone who worked there. She didn't know who it was. And I wasn't buying it. Like, I was 15, but I wasn't stupid. Fast forward later into the week, like 4 or 5 days have gone by since mom was supposed to return home, and we've still heard nothing. We have no idea where she is, what has happened. And on a random Wednesday morning, my dad calls me, my siblings, into his bedroom, and he's like, your mother's on the phone, I want to speak to you. And we were like, what? So we go into the bedroom, he gives us the phone, and she tells us, I'm not coming home. And we were all silent. We're like, what do you mean you're not coming home? And she goes, I'm in Turkey, I'm not coming home. Turkey? I thought you were in the Bahamas. So it turns out my mom never went on a girls' trip and she was never in the Bahamas. She was in Turkey the whole time to meet with this man who she was talking to on Facebook, and she wanted to see if it was worth like actually pursuing their relationship and leaving her whole family, and that's exactly what she did. She was gone for 3.5 years. We ended up losing everything. We were homeless. Me and my siblings got split apart. We went into the system. I didn't get to see my siblings for like those 3.5 years that she was gone. And sadly, that wasn't the first or the last time that my mom had made the decision to choose men over her kids. Like, I have another crazy story if you want to hear it, and it involves her literally going to prison and ending up on news headlines because she chose a man over her family again. But yeah, that's what happens when you have a pick-me parent.
Oh dear. I didn't see that one coming. That's so sad. Wow. Leaving your parent, leaving your kids For a man? No. I mean, I know they are pick me's, but this is pick me on the extreme end. Like this is pick me pro max because pick me's. I don't think they. I know they throw their children under the bus, but it's usually within the family. Like you know how most of us, at least as an African mom, you let your husband get away with minor abuse with your kids or major abuse, but not extreme. I don't know which one is minor abuse. Abuse is abuse, but just to paint a picture. But leaving your family, your children, just because you want to be with a man and you're married, nah, that one is extreme. And I feel sorry for her. If I were the one, I don't even know what I would do. The kind of trauma, the willingness to even cause harm to your kids is nah. I hope there are no mothers like this. I mean, men can afford to be stupid, and maybe this might internalize misogyny, but we mothers, why? See, here's the thing: it's better for you not to bring kids to this world because you're even setting up your daughters to be a pick me too. You're endangering the children you already have. Why have kids? If you want to be a pick me, please do it for yourself. Just be on your own. Why bring children, innocent children, to this? It's so sad.
My thing is, I feel like any bitch that says she don't want a daughter is very untrustworthy. Cause why you don't want a daughter, bitch? You don't like women? You don't fuck with girls? You think girls are harder to raise? Yeah, bitch, I don't trust you.
It's about on TikTok, the dangers of a pick me girl. It's not just that she's annoying, it's that she could really like leave you for dead for a man. Other thing though that's dangerous about them is that they get older and they become mothers. All these narcissistic moms, and you hear the daughters talking about how they hate them and they are in competition with them. Those are just pick me's. Using my narcissistic mother as an example. She does not like me. She's never liked me. And who knows her can see that. My fiance, asked for her blessing, told him a laundry list of reasons why I'm the worst and like he shouldn't pick me. Since we have been engaged, and anytime she's around my fiance, she just talks about me. Literally tells him like, I don't know how you deal with her. She's a bit like, she literally just told him the other day that like I'm the most toxic person she knows, and he doesn't know how he deals with me because I'm the only one in her life that's ever been so abusive. Mind you, the abuse is I tell her what she did to me and she goes, oh, so I'm a terrible mother who never did anything right because you're so judgmental because you're so perfect. So yeah. Well, she's also telling me I never liked him. I don't know why you're with him. Something in my spirit and my energy doesn't connect with him. He's like, those pick me up, don't get chosen, as we see, and then they're bitter, and then they take it out on their daughters, and they'll try to ruin your relationship. Like, who has time?
Can you help me clean these greens?
I can try, but I don't know how to.
You don't know how to clean greens.
No, ma'am.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah, he watching the game.
Daryl.
Ma?
I feel so sorry for you. So sorry. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. I got it. Can somebody? You know what I mean? In my generation, if you didn't cook, you didn't eat.
You sure didn't?
But now I already know how to do is just look pretty and lay on their back, right? That's it. Oh, I was gonna ask, can you bring your dish to the table and help me set up?
Oh, I didn't bring a dish. No, I didn't.
I figured with those long nails, you don't really do much. It's fine. Bring my sister for me, please. Thank you.
Are pick-me's the same women who turn into creepy boy moms? I hope this video makes it to the side of TikTok that can either confirm or deny this phenomenon. This is a demographic I've always found horrifyingly intriguing. Like an ingrown hair that needs to be exfoliated or a pimple that needs to be popped. I just need to know.
My mind was blown today, so listen up. So we've all heard of like toxic boy moms. And while I try not to talk too much about parents in general, this topic in particular hits me a certain way. Because I often ran into the toxic boy mom like later in life, like when the boy was a man in his 20s, but was still being treated as a boy. And like the mom was like still fully enmeshed in his life. And then me dating him was just trying to like find my way in this emotionally schminschmestuous relationship they had. And I was on YouTube and a little video popped up and it said like the pick me girl to toxic boy mom pipeline. And I was like, what? And all of a sudden it made sense. The pick me girl who has like deeply internalized schmishmogyny, has sons, and becomes the toxic boy mom. And then that continues, the boy gets older but is still treated like a boy. And then that boy may get married. And when that boy gets married, then the toxic boy mom, which is like a man boy at this point, turns into the mother-in-law from hell. Oh my God.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. I see the point here because most of these toxic boy moms, they are still pick me's, but in another form, in another shape, right? And some of them, just because either they weren't picked, right, they live vicariously through the affection of their sons, or they are married, but because their husband, after being all the pick me's, probably jumped all the hoops, dug on different girls just to be picked. And then you enter, they find out there was nothing there. Some of them live vicariously through their sons. They raise, in fact, they emasculate their sons, but with their hand, make them into a king baby, right? So entitled, trashy, right? Lack emotional intelligence, and I feel like they do those things on purpose, just so that they could yeah, they could just spoil potential prospect for their sons, so they could have them all to themselves. Pick me's. Their sons never do wrong, but their daughters, however, they can never do right. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Drop your comments below, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.